Hey, it's been a week already since Apple event, depending when you are seeing this. I already made a video comparing two iPads that were announced on that Apple keynote, and hopefully it helps some of you to make the right decision, in case you decided to buy one. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out, the link is in the description. Beside iPads, Apple has also released two new Apple Watches, Series 6 and SE. And while Series 6 is the premium model, SE did not come as a substitute for the Series 3, but as a mid-ranger. So what's happening here is Apple is selling three different categories of smartwatches. So now this begs the question, between the Apple Watch 6, SE and Series 3, which model of Apple Watch you should buy now and why? Before we run through the intro, please share in the comments below which Apple Watch you have, if you already have one. If not, and you're planning to buy one, which model you're considering. Now the intro and let's go. Hi guys and welcome to Digital Marketing's channel. My name is Marco and this is your weekly fix of tech news, leaks, rumors and opinions, everything about Apple and their competitors. If you're a fan of this type of content, subscribe now, hit the like button and don't forget notification bell so you don't miss the next video. Let's focus on practical and some truly important features while skipping the technical stuff. You can find technical stuff all over the internet. Apple Watch Series 6 is the pinnacle of Cupertino smartwatch making. It's the device with most sophisticated sensors in such a small wearable form factor. In combination with watchOS, this timepiece is the undisputable king of smartwatches, with not such a good battery life. ECG and blood oxygen level sensors are health-related features that are worth every way without a doubt. Brighter screen and always-on display, which was originally introduced with Apple Watch Series 5, are more than welcome. And if you want to have it all, including some other improvements and features, it feels good to purchase the best, the most complete product, and with zero compromises. And if you do, why not Product Red? Starting price is $399. But do you really need this specific model? Blood oxygen sensor, for first and foremost, is not something new in the smartwatch industry. No, it's not. And it's not precise either. And Apple did not hide the fact that this is more like a wellness thing, it's not a substitute for medical device. ECG, for example, is great, and while it may not be as capable as hospital EKG, it's useful. However, it will not detect heart attack or stroke. In other words, it's great to have, but because of its limitations, it shouldn't be considered as imperative. And it's been with us since Series 4. Beside all the Apple Watches, starting from the very first original, were capable of monitoring heart rate, which is not the same as ECG, but it can still give you some useful insights. And that's one more reason why buying Series 6 may not be a must at all. So once we have peeled off these great two features, we have arrived to Apple Watch SE. Well, hey Marco, but what about the brighter screen and always-on display? Is it really so important? Let me ask you, how are you looking at your watch? You don't look at your watch with your hand down or some other weird position. Other people will not try to stare at your wrist. Always-on display is useful if you need more time to look at your watch. Without it, watch screen wake time is 15 seconds, at least by default, so you may not have enough time to see it unless you set it to 70 seconds, but this will impact your battery life. With always on display, that shouldn't be a problem, at least in theory. But still, with SE, you just tap the watch screen, press the button or the digital crown, and boom, you can see the watch face again. Easy as that. In other words, always-on display is convenient to have, but it's not the essential factor. One of the truly important features that Apple Watch SE, as well as Series 6, is coming with is fall detection. While it can have some false positives here and there and miss few, I believe this is a must-have thing, regardless of your health condition. Fall detection was first introduced with Series 4, same as the improved design, which all the models afterwards have inherited. This also means that SE has the same display size as Apple Watch Series 6 and can show some really amazing faces with a lot of different complications. The starting price for SE is $275. But then, if you don't care about a fall detection and bigger display does not make a lot of difference, you may give it a shot with the original design that landed with Series 3. Since 2017, Apple has kept this very model on sale, and it's still a great wearable. It may not have features like blood oxygen measurement, ECG, fall detection, always-on display, some higher brightness, and a couple of other extras, but it's still a very capable product that has everything else including water resistancy. Comparable to newer series, which comes in 44 and 40mm cases, Series 3 was the last iteration that has been produced in 42 and 38mm cases, which makes it a little bit smaller. A smaller display means less faces available for your watch. Less exciting, but still you have plenty to choose from. Sadly, you cannot find Series 3 with cellular capabilities anymore. Just GPS, at least on Apple website. If you really need it, you can look elsewhere or eventually go for SE or Series 6. Keep in mind, the latest family setup feature is not supported for Apple Watch 3. You can find more information about this feature in the description below. The battery life is officially 18 hours, which is identical to all the other models, and that's important. Although it may need a little more extra time to charge, comparable to Series 6. And it has the oldest CPU in the bunch. But regardless of that, it's a great model, and personally I'm using it and I have no complaints. Starting price, $199. Keep in mind that Apple Watch Series 3 will not be supported as long as SE and Series 6, which for some may be a problem. If you want to use this watch for long and receive frequently the updates and all the latest goodies of Apple Watch OS. Also, if you do plan to install many applications or copy music to your watch, don't forget that Series 3 has 16 gigs of storage, while the latest models have 32 gigs. Now, with all this information, I hope it's a little bit easier for you to make the right call. If you ask me, I would go for Watch SE anytime. It's the best deal for money for me. Your turn. If you guys like this video, hit the thumbs up, and once again, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching Digital Marketing Channel. My name is Marco. Talk to you soon. Have an excellent day. Bye.